Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your November 2025 energy reading. And Pisces, we got a lot to talk about, okay? We have a few cards that are quite complicated in your reading, and let's go ahead and get into them. So, the main energy for this month here is this Ace of Pentacles, which is amazing, right? This is a new opportunity or the opportunity of continuing to nourish something in your life that has a lot of potential. But what's posing as your obstacle here is the Seven of Swords, okay? So the Seven of Swords can indicate that you are going to become aware of something that might be happening or that is potentially happening behind closed doors, meaning that you're not aware of it. However, this can also symbolize the need of you needing to change your strategy, right? So this could be that maybe you have found out something and you're not changing what you need to change, and that is posing as an issue, okay? I feel like there is a huge awakening that you're going through. This is the Judgment card in the state of mind, right? So during this time, in this month, during these next 30 days, and this might even take a bit longer, but it seems like you're going through this really big awakening, this huge epiphany that is going to help you see things from a more clear perspective. So, one thing I will say with these energies is to be patient with yourself, Pisces. If you are essentially struggling with finding a solution to something or finding a way of pivoting something in your life, I feel like the best thing that you could do is be patient with yourself, because what you don't see coming is the Seven of Wands, which shows me that you will find a way to overcome this. You will find a way to create a way for yourself, right? So this is out of your own effort, motivation, and your own willpower. You will be able to see through the changes that you need to see or that you need to do in order to leverage this opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning. Now, in the near future, I feel like some of you guys are going to have a bit of a relief. You have here the Four of Swords. So this is a relieving energy, right? This is about restoration, regeneration, right? This is about kind of getting your mind in that right headspace. So I really like that for you, meaning that this month could be a time where, and it could be basically because we're going into the holidays, maybe things start slowing down a bit for you where you're able to kind of decompress a bit, right? However, there's something bothering you. See the Three of Swords as your approach. And this shows me that there's something that's potentially hurting you. Maybe you have gone through a loss or maybe a heartache, whatever it is, but that energy keeps lingering around your reading, right? Which is this energy of just like going through something and not knowing how to, make the necessary changes in order to leverage this purging, right? Now, what you have here in the environment is the Ace of Cups. And I feel like this is also kind of like aligned with the Four of Swords, which is all about regeneration, healing, and just having this downtime for you to really be able to, you know what I mean? Like experience the purging of your emotions so you're able to formulate new ones, right? And the Ace of Cups shows that there is going to be the proper environment for you to focus on your healing. So this is really beautiful, although it just shows that difficult emotions might come about, right? And that Three of Swords can represent anything, right, in your life. And this can apply to you in many different ways. So please let me know how that resonates. But in the hopes and fears, you guys, the Five of Pentacles is showing up. So this is kind of like being afraid of lacking something or being in the state of lack or feeling like things won't get better. That could sneak up on you this month. So make sure that you're able to recognize when your energy starts shifting. And then what we need to talk about here is this outcome card, which is the devil, right? And the devil kind of wants to keep you in the same pattern, the same routines. So this is a month where we want to try to break out of these repetitive patterns of you being in this really exhausted and basically kind of self-deprecating mindset. And let's go ahead and keep going. So for the Seven of Swords, Pisces, I actually want to clarify with a different deck. So let's go with this deck to clarify. But for the Seven of Swords, let's go ahead and see what that is talking about. What do we have with the Seven of Swords, right? The blockage of your reading. Nine of Wands. So this is on guard energy, which is really interesting. Eight of Wands. So you're finding out something. This is communication coming your way that really puts you on guard, okay? And you have the Ace of Swords. There's a truth being revealed to you, 100%. There's a truth being revealed to you, and it will put you on guard. It will put you in the state of mind where you're like, oh, I know what's going on now, which is a good thing, right? So even though the revelation might be difficult, it is still good because you're able to see the full picture, right? With the Judgment, can you please tell me a little bit on the Judgment as the state of mind? Yeah, Four of Wands. I feel like you are really just all about doing what it is that you need to do in order to experience the happiness that's important to you, right? And I feel like that's really important, right? To kind of pick and choose your battles and know what is most important to you, which is your well-being, right? You being happy, you know what I mean? Your home being taken care of, essentially. Now, it's what you don't see coming, which is the Seven of Wands. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to share with that. Three of Wands. So there's expansion coming your way. I feel like, again, so going back to the Ace of Pentacles, which is actually the main energy of the reading, right? There's a huge opportunity here for you to really change your environment. And this has to do with healing something that maybe you have been struggling with. And the Seven of Wands, which shows in what you don't see coming, is actually you really creating that for yourself. So you're going to be a lot stronger than what you think, okay? Maybe something is bothering you. Maybe there is something that's representing a hardship for you. This can be in a relationship. This can be in business. This can be in your personal dynamics with your family. But there is some energy that's going to help you just give that final push. And it has to do with this big revelation or this epiphany that some of you guys are going to experience. And what this is going to do is motivate you to build your own way, to change your strategies. And it shows in the energy shifts, right? Your mind starts clearing up, right? There is huge opportunities for you to really heal in your environment, meaning that the support will be there, whether it is physical or spiritual. Is obviously different for everyone, right? But we can't ignore this devil energy at the end of the reading. So let's go ahead and get this devil clarified. Can you tell me about the devil? I just heard that with the devil, it really is representing that you can experience this huge clarity and lift off the shoulders if you choose wisely. Because the devil is all about decisions, okay? Yeah, the Sun. See, like there is so much positivity in this reading. The Emperor, you have to take control. So if you don't take control, right, Page of Wands, follow your heart. If you don't take control, then the changes won't happen, right? And you'll be in this energy of being stuck, like the shackle energy with the devil. But the devil ultimately talks about decisions and choices. This is the shadow version of the Lovers, which symbolizes and represents choices, right? And with the Sun, the Emperor, the Page of Wands, this is all talking about focusing within, focusing on what's important to you, what really aligns with you. And again, the environment talking about healing, right? And having the right support. And the Four of Swords, operating from a very mental, stable mindset, right? And not allowing your emotions to overthrow your logic, right? So that's really beautiful, Pisces. Let's go ahead and get final messages for you. Final messages. I just heard the word recover. Maybe some of you guys are recovering from something really difficult. Ten of Pentacles, final message. You know, this is about support. Knight of Cups, like being authentically you, being, you know, who you are, not letting the difficult, you know, areas of your life or experiences in your life take away who you truly are, Pisces. So with that being said, please let me know what you think about your November 2025 energy reading. If you enjoyed it, go ahead, like, and subscribe to support my channel, and I will see you guys on your next reading, okay? Bye.